world of YouTube. I had to do a little update on Maura Murray, and this is another thing that people are getting sick of doing, saying, and obviously seeing. And as you can clearly read in this little Reddit, which was 23 hours ago, someone here, Huge Raspberry, what a nice name, wants to close the doors on one Butch Atwood as a suspect, Bill Roche as a suspect. Sorry, whoever these, I think Renner, Angie, and Chef J, etc. People that probably think he still is a suspect. 3, that it wasn't Maura in the car. Sorry, Ghost. Just too many unanswered, improbable, unrealistic things going on with this one. Alien Bigfoot abduction. More running off, planning to start new life. Tandem driver, a tangent of number 5. I don't know what that means. Someone putting a rag in the tailpipe at the gas stop. And what is still open is the local dirtbag walked off to woods, got a ride, and was dropped off somewhere and perished. Meet up with someone at a gas station, and they were in front and picked her up. So I'll tell you, walked off in the woods is not the theory. If you're going to go over the cadaver dogs being at the spot, picking up scent 20, 30 feet down the road from where she crashed, and that means she got into a pickup. The pickup is right. I mean, that should be closed. Walking off in the woods, there was no footprints. You know, luckily this happened in dead of winter. And yeah, no footprints. Why are you going to keep going on with something when there's no footprints in the woods? The alien Bigfoot abduction? Yeah. You know, stranger things have happened. But in this case, I'm not going with that either. That should be closed, because I don't believe an alien or a Bigfoot were driving a red truck. And if they were, well, alien, then damn. Someone got abducted and brought to space, but no. I think someone was stalking this girl, got her, to stop and rear end them. Took off because of the loud crash. Waited for things to cool down, then went back and picked her up. And she was turned around going the other way because she was trying to get back to the gas station. I believe them are my thoughts, my theories, my ideas, and I believe that's what happened. So we go on to saying, and then this one, someone says, yeah, my theory, but this dirtbag wasn't necessarily local. I mean, everybody's got their opinions on who's who. I know Thunderbolt thinks it's Maura's sister's brother, husband, Maura's brother-in-law. But the only thing that it is find that red truck. Doesn't matter who was in it. Find the red truck, you find the killer. That's it. And it says down here, door is still open, or should at least be ruled out. This should not be ruled out. No way in hell. Because that's all I'm thinking of. All I'm going over. And I even put my own message in here. And I'll read that in a minute. And so, for some reason, someone was saying Maura's history of hitchhiking in New Hampshire. The absence of footprints seen by searchers, and the fact that no trace of Maura has ever been found, as well as the items Maura took with her. Ingredients for Black Russian, phone, cash, debit card, license, all suggested the hitchhike door is very much open. There's no hitchhiker. That's another thing. You get into an accident, someone comes up to you in a red truck and says, hey, you need help? Not knowing that it could have been the one that did rear end her, or made her rear end him. There you go. She wasn't looking for a ride, she was looking for help. Maybe she didn't want to get caught with the booze, is right. But other than that, I don't care what is said. Red pickup. And meet up with someone at the gas station in front of her and picked her up. But that I ain't going over either. That's all nonsense. Once again, nonsense. Red pickup, right? The red truck. That's all that needs to be looked at. That's it. And then I went on here, so I can get back up there. Right here. Now, due to all this that I have just explained, I know there is one thing I will keep saying, and I don't care what anyone thinks or says. The red truck should be the only thing looked at, and for law enforcement not doing a proper search, which should have been done as soon as the witness spoke of it, up and down the east coast of New England, is beyond me. Poor investigations. Everything else does not matter. Find that red truck, you will find the killer. That even if it still exists. And that's what I put. I don't care what anybody says. The truck was there. The truck was witnessed. All this other crap is just nonsense. Bill Roche did not go get a rental of a truck. Alright? This is how Bill Roche would have killed Maura. If he came in, flew in from the base, he'd have to rent that red truck, get up there, and do his deeds. You know what? That guy just literally lost his mind. That's his only problem. He's probably, there's people out there saying he said things about killing Maura and I'll kill you too. You know what, kid? I'll give one thing. The guy did lose his mind. I could tell you. I'm sure he's lost his mind. And yes, he ain't gonna be secure in a relationship no more, because why? He was in one and she disappeared. And right where he's looked at as a suspect, or was looked at as a suspect, of course he's gonna, and now everybody knows him. It's gonna be hard to get in a relationship with that guy. And I think he lost his mind. But all in all, this is what I said. This is what's said. And like I said, people are getting to look like people, like in my other video, people are getting sick of, the same old SOS, same old situation. Yeah, let's get a Motley Crue in here. Same old situation, same old evidence, same old this. You know what also goes on? People, we don't want to be running in a circle. Someone should not close these things, someone said. But all in all, what it narrows down to is the red pickup. You cannot, it's got to be looked for. Even if it's got to be looked for at the junkyards as a history, because I know when junkyards take stuff, they write you out a receipt. They have to have your title, even though, and they mark down your serial numbers. It's got to be, that's another thing. I think junkyards got to have that down so they can, have written off taxes. So they just can't take in a vehicle without marking it down in records. And even if they do get rid of them after so many years, I mean, someone's got to look into something on this truck, and that's that. I mean, all this, Butch Atwoods is now deceased. You ain't gonna find no DNA evidence until you find the body. That's even if she did struggle or put up a fight. But I don't even think that guy is... Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but I think that guy was too fat to have a quick interaction with someone, kill him, hide him, get to the house, call the police, do this, do that. In the time of the cop getting there, no friggin' way. I'm the guy probably would have had a heart attack. Man, struggling to fight to put someone in the barn down the street, like they say. And then, oh, I'm going to go check down here. And, man, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to bust his balls of being overweight. But just think of it. And Bill already said about that. He would have to rent that pickup to get that pickup seen. I don't think that, there's no way in chance in hell. That'd be 1,000,000,001 chance of that happening. And man, I don't even want to get into that. And even if that is possible, the red pickup truck, I'll tell you something right now. What I've learned through renting through stuff like U-Haul or rentals, if there's rentals, they try and do it out of state. U-Haul has all their trucks registered in Arizona. Why? Cheaper insurance. So, I ain't even gonna get into that. But this is the new stuff. There was something else that came up, but it wasn't even worth putting in. And it's all about Maura Murray and something that's old. And people need to start thinking, man. This is what needs to be thought right here. This comment. Find the red truck. You find the killer. Till that next video, be safe, take care, and I'm sorry with all this. People gotta get over this stuff. Everybody's racking their brains trying to think